Hi Pisces, thanks for coming to your November 2019 chakra healing session. I'm Ajwa. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for your subscriptions, your likes and your shares. I'll be pulling the 7 cards representing your 7 main chakras. It is intended to root out what's causing any weaknesses or imbalances in your system. And then we're gonna pull some archangel cards also for further advice and information they may have for you concerning this healing session. And then the last session will be channeling information from our ancestors, okay? Sometimes they don't always come through depending on who's watching and how the ancestor is. Not every ancestor believes in channeling information from them, so some of them will not come through. But whatever it is, we still try, and most of the time we will get some ancestor that may come through, or any spirit guide may come through. So I'm glad you're here. Enjoy this reading and just do what you need to do. Tackle these little issues that become big issues, right? And all the issues come from what? Within. Although we're acting it out, it is coming from within, and we know this. So we have to work with our energy centers. I think I'm done shuffling. So at this moment, I'm going to call on the divine creator of all things, spiritual mother and father, archangels, spirit guides, mighty ancestors, spirits of the water, fire, earth and air, and our higher beings, our higher selves, to help us with the information that we need on what's going on within our energy centers. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to cut the cards. Alright. I'm going to pull the cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. Alright, Pisces. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we have some major arcanas here, Pisces. The first chakra, which is your base chakra, you have the 9 of Swords there. The second, you have a major arcana, which is the Star. In the third chakra, you have the Ace of Cups. In the fourth chakra, you have the King of Staffs. In the fifth chakra, you have the Judgment, another major arcana. In the sixth, you have the World, another major arcana. In the seventh, you have the Queen of Staffs. Okay, so in your first chakra, it's all about your foundation, right? Things that you need to do so you can survive peacefully without struggle, too much struggle, right? On this planet, which means that all things material and mainly finances is connected here to the first chakra. People and places and things that help you to survive. It's connected to this. You have the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is a miserable card. It's a card of someone that's feeling stressed out, you know, having nightmares, feeling bad about themselves, worrying about something, you know, bad luck, experiencing a little bit bad luck, feeling negative, stressed out, like I said. Sometimes even mental uneasiness, illness could be going on, you know. It's just a very sad card. You're really depressed, not yourself, right? So you're depressed about your financial life and the things that you're supposed to be doing that supposed to help you to survive, right? You're depressed about that. Or it's causing you some stress, which naturally tells me that things are not going the way you want it. Your finances are not where they're supposed to be. Maybe you're having problems with bills and things like of that sort, right? That is threatening your survival. And you are in your head about this. It's really causing you a strain in your mind and stressing you out, and some of you are having nightmares when you go to sleep, because Pisces are dreamers. So I know most of you dream. You're dreaming about things, falling off roofs and stuff, anxiety kind of dream. This is really sad. You need to work on your foundation. It's just that simple. You need to work on your foundation, get this money right, and whatever work you need to do, whatever applications you need to put out, you need to physically take care of these things, right? Besides that, you need to do your red fruits and vegetables. You need to cleanse your colon. You need to drink a lot of water. You need to exercise, run, get that blood flowing, right? Or do some walking meditation. Do some Kundalini yoga and meditation. For those of you who are in the spiritual sector, visualizing the red color, seeing it rise from the bottom of your tailbone all the way up into your crown and into the universe, and visualizing the bright light from the universe coming through your crown all the way down to your tailbone. Okay, that will strengthen that chakra. Working on your legs and relaxing that energy. Okay, keep some bloodstone or red jasper, any of the red stones that are meant for the first chakra. You can wear red clothing, that will help. It's all about you acting, finding the confidence to act, understanding the need to do what you need to do so that you can bring yourself back into balance here. Because when your foundation is not strong, all the other chakras are shaken because of it. You can't build too much, then you don't have desire, then you don't have the willpower, then you don't have, your heart is all out of place. You're not expressing yourself, you're hiding at this moment because you don't have what it takes to do what you need to do. And then your sixth sense just doesn't even get it. It's just a bunch of confusion. So you're not manifesting anything. You don't have any clarity. It just go all the way up. And then your spiritual light is not shining either. They can't see you. You're probably not in your highest spirit. So you're not burning any candles. You're not probably meditating very well. All that stuff happens sometimes when your basis is really not where it needs to be. Right? It's not necessarily that it affects it that deep, but that's why we have to work on it, right? And make sure that we put it in balance, because it's very important. Looking at your second chakra here, you have the star, which is you being hopeful in your desire, okay, in your desires and pleasure and passion, and you being creative about what's going on. You are on your knees praying and wishing on the stars that things change for you. It's a major arcana. That's a very hopeful energy. It is good it's going to bring you, the good feeling that you need to go after what you need to do, right? So I really like that major arcana for the second chakra. At this moment, that's what you need. So you don't need to, sex is not your main focus right now. Your main focus is getting your finances in shape, or whatever is happening in the foundation that's causing chaos. It could be that you're fighting even in the home, and that brings an imbalance right there in the foundation and brings you stress. It's not always so pertaining to money all the time, but it could be the issue, arguments coming from finances, maybe arguing about bills and stuff like that. But in the second chakra, things are looking good. You're hopeful, you're doing what you need to do. So I really like that. The star right there, it's you thinking very positive, developing positive energy and hopeful energy. Wishing on the stars is always beautiful when you believe in it, and that's what the star is really about. Being hopeful and believing in something higher than yourself, that you're not by yourself, and asking for help. That's what you're desiring. That's what you want to do to make you feel good, and it's perfect healing energy for what is happening. So I like that placement. Like I said, looking at your third chakra, you have the Ace of Cups, an offer of love coming for you, right? So I feel like either you want to express this love to someone, or somebody's going to propose to you, express this love that they feel for you to you. It's a great card to be in your third chakra. Third chakra is all about what? Your willpower, your personal power, your gut intuition, your actions, having what it takes to act on the things that matter to you in life, right? Your kahuna. And this offer is coming to you, or you're offering this to someone. If you're offering this to someone, you have the confidence to go after what you want. And if it's coming to you, then it's making you feel good about who you are, right? Because everybody, no matter how big or small you are, when somebody tells you they love you, it makes you feel good. And it uplifts you and your confidence. Okay? So I like that placement also going on in your third chakra. Looking at your fourth chakra, you have the King of Stars, which is beautiful. So the King of Stars is also like a matured energy, right? It's a matured male energy that has a lot of inspiration, great business sense, have great ideas, offer great advice, probably a marriage age kind of person, I feel like for some of you, you're the one offering this love to this person who could be a Leo. The King of Staffs is mainly a fire sign card. Okay, it could be that, or this person behaves passionately and is enthusiastic and carries these energies like a fire sign. Okay, and that's in your heart space. So I feel like for some of you, you're the one, you're gathering this energy to give this, to tell this person you love them. Or for some of you, you're feeling this energy in your heart space. You're feeling passionate. You're feeling enthusiastic. You have great confidence. You feel inspired. You know what you're doing, and to go after what you want. Okay? That is also a great placement. Or for some of you, it could be that your husband is this person, and this person makes you feel good. Okay? You're focusing on how this person treats you. These are the qualities in this person that really makes you feel good. Or for some of you, it could be that you have embodied, okay, you feel this way in your heart space, right? And that will make sense for the star to be here, because when you're feeling that good and that matured in your emotional sense, right? Which, because the heart center is all about everything emotional, you know, things that you love, people that you love, how open-hearted you are, the relationships that you have in your life, how you feel about them, right? If you're feeling that open-hearted about it, and you're feeling this energy, this, you know, King of Stars energy, I can see how you would be on your knees here, hoping on the stars. Because when you feel that good, you believe in higher help, okay? And it brings you joy that you even do that they are there to help you, the spirits or the angels or whoever is looking out for you at this moment. So either way, I like the second, the third, and the fourth chakra, what's going on, the exception of the foundation being in trouble. Now in the fifth chakra, you have the major arcana, the judgment card. It's just that simple. You're judging yourself, or you're going through some sort of judgment phase where things are being weighed from a higher perspective of looking at the inventory of what you've done and things that, you know, you've been through, and seeing, you know, where you are and where you're going. Sometimes you're criticizing yourself. Sometimes you're understanding why you did some things and may not be good or may be good, and you're weighing these options. Your angels may be doing this. Your soul is going through this journey, where it's going through a stage where you're questioning how you've behaved, your own things that you've done, looking at the past and your actions. Your soul is doing this naturally in your expression. So there's a lot of self-questioning and things going on, and reflection on a bigger scale. Or others may be judging you, looking at you and judging your actions and how you're behaving, and you know, putting up their own, you know, conclusions in their head. I think that it is not like a card that I can say that is totally negative or is totally positive. It is a phase that every man goes through at some point in their life, in a situation where they start to judge what they're doing, okay? If it's becoming, if it's negative, I mean, it becomes negative when you're only looking at the wrong things, right? Or people are looking at you negatively and judging you in the wrong way. Then I'll say that it's not a good placement, because then they are only seeing the wrong side of you. But if this is like the soul's journey and it's doing that and, you know, cleaning itself out by revisiting what you've done, then you have to allow the process to go on, and there's nothing you can truly do about it. But the bright side is going to happen. The good thing is going to happen. And the interesting thing is that I like this, and I know it's a positive thing, because the next card next to your sixth sense, it's truly in alignment, okay? Because in your sixth sense, you have the World, which is the end, which is the next card right after the Judgment, right? Where you are on your feet. You're feeling like you're on your feet, right? The world is at your feet is what I'm trying to say. Everything has come into a head. Opportunities are about to open up for you. It's like you finish a cycle after the judging of yourself. Now in your spiritual self, where you are the place of clarity, right? Because in the fifth chakra, it's about expressing your truth and who you are, and expressing yourself to others, and understanding and communicating this information clearly, right? So that judgment is going on there in the major sense, in the higher spiritual realm, right? And then in the sixth sense, where it's your gateway to your own spirit, you know, your intuition, your clarity, your wisdom, your psychic abilities and all this stuff. You have the World there, which means that you're feeling really good in your spirit, and you've come to an end of a soul's journey, a study. The soul was going through a path, was learning something, was growing from something. And now opportunities are about to open up. And this is what's going on in your sixth sense. I like the placement because it is positive news. And you know this within your sixth sense. And you're manifesting this. You are in this energy where you know that you can travel. Sometimes you have to relocate to a whole new beginning, a whole new place to start and experience this opportunity that's coming to you. And this is what you feel in your sixth sense. It's beautiful for your, it's a good energy for your soul to be in, for your own spirit to be feeling this way. Your personal spirit power. I don't see anything wrong with this placement either. Looking at your seventh chakra, you have the Queen of Staffs there. And don't forget, in your heart space, you have the King of Staffs. This is really high inspirational stuff going on here. Matured energy for you, Pisces. The Queen of Staffs in your crown. The crown is the place where you feel what? Connected to all spirit beings, right? The Creator, your ancestors. You're channeling information through here. You're one with tree. We're one with everything. We're all from this big one source, right? Of infinite life force. And it's where you channel, you get your spiritual help. Excuse me, you know you're not alone. Information comes to you there. Your spirits and ancestors and all that stuff, they all talk to you through there. The sixth sense is about your spirit, your own soul, your own abilities, your spiritual and psychic abilities and stuff. But the seventh is the connection to all. You have the Queen of Staffs. This is the energy that you're emitting. The Queen of Staffs is a female energy of the King of Staffs, which you have in your heart space, which is what? An ambitious energy. A confident energy, having all that you need energy. If it's business, you are matured, you know how to run it, you know the ins and out of it, you're successful at it, you got your money going, you got your spirituality going, you got your emotional things in balance, you got stuff going on. But mainly it's all about your inspiration here, your ambitions. You are firmly strong in it. You're not wavering in your thoughts. You feel inspired on the highest level to attain your goals and to go after this business venture, right? And that's in your seventh. That's a powerful energy. It's a good energy here to have in your crown. Whatever ideas that you're getting, you are materializing it, you've planned it well, your mind is actually like showing you the whole nine yards of how things are going to play out. Alright, if it's still in concept, you have foreseen it. You have a mental image of how things are going to go well. Well thought out plan on your ambitions and goals. And it is supported by the universe. And that's why it's become matured, because it has grown and gone through all the stages. So I like that placement as well. You are embodying this fire energy to bring things into being. And it makes sense because the world opens up opportunities for you. And so all your ideas and stuff, you need to have this matured energy to what? To implement it. So your spirit is in sync here. It's working for your own good. You are embodying the energy that you need to have. The only thing is you're stressing out. So now I'm starting to feel like you're stressing out because there's a lot on your plate. Opportunities are coming to you. and you're depressed about it, you're stressing? Is it too much for you to handle? Because being overwhelmed with a lot and knowing that you have a lot on your plate and knowing that you're doing things can also cause you to shut down, or can make you stop doing things that you need to do to survive. Or sometimes you can be in such high energy, which is the Queen of Staves, is such an ambitious energy, right? And it's in the polar opposite, right? But meanwhile, your finances in the home and stuff like that is being shaken, right? And it makes sense. It makes sense because maybe with the world in your sixth sense, some relocation is in the horizon and all that stuff, and or you may have to do all that, and that may be causing you stress because you're thinking about how you're going to make all this stuff happen. That can cause you stress, can even make you feel depressed. So you just have to work on your grounding and understand that all things that are happening within you are for your greatest good. It's beautiful things that are happening, okay? And you have to be strong because your spirit is strong. You have the support. You have the right mindset, the right energy. The only thing is that you are scared. You have some fear going on. So just start doing some things, acting, making some moves that are going to bring all of this stuff that is going on in the rest of your chakras to action, into fruition. Whatever ideas that's coming to you, whatever plans, you continue working on it, and don't stress out too much. You need some breathing exercise. In fact, go for some massages, okay? And take one step at a time, take one action at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself that it shuts you down like this. So everything else looks good for you, Pisces. I like it. You just have to work on this fear that you have going on in your first chakra. Let's see what the archangels may have for us. Any advice that they may have. Because there may be something that I may be missing. The archangels always have a way of letting us see the big picture. Thank you so much, my archangels. Any advice for the Pisces? Thank you. Okay, 2 more cards for them, please. Their first chakra, they're going through a lot of stress. Okay. Okay. Any other advice you have for them? Okay. Oh. All right. So you guys got 5 cards. All right. All right. We're gonna have to read quickly. Let's do the angel therapy since it's the first card. Alright guys, bear with me, we're going to do some reading, pay attention. Archangel Raphael says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Have you asked us angels for help with your situation? We can only help if you give us permission. Right now, close your eyes and take a deep cleansing breath. Then mentally call upon your guardian angels and the archangels to help you. Don't outline how you want to be helped. Just tell us what situation you'd like help with. Most important, be open to receiving help as it comes to you. The help might be in the form of a hunch, an intuitive idea, or a direct intervention. If you receive any repetitive guidance, it's important that you follow it. So the Archangel Raphael wants you to also keep an emerald with you, okay, to promote that healing energy and to ask for their help. you are on your knees praying, but you're not really asking for help. You're wishing on the stars. You need to call them energetically, and you need to ask, okay, for them to help you with specific things. So you heard them. Let's move on to the next card quickly. So I'm thinking hello from heaven will be the next one. So the next card is hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their love and blessing. Your loved ones aren't far away. In fact, they are quite near. In your quiet moments, you can feel their presence. These really are true visitations, and I ask you to trust your intuition. You may notice dream visits from deceased loved ones. Know that your loved ones are happy, free of all suffering, and want the same for you. Your loved ones want to work with your guardian angels to help you be peaceful, so watch for other signs from heaven. So some of your ancestors, like they said, are working with the guardian angels to help you to become a peaceful person and to connect and be happy and be joyful and get out of your stress or whatever. You know, you're going through a very heavy period, okay? There's a lot of major arcana and heavy energy here, matured energy here. This is not child game right now for you. And these transitions that you're going through, you're coming to an end of something and new beginnings are happening. That's why the spirits are heavy with you right now, and your ancestors and your archangels and everybody are on your side right now. Some of them are coming around you, like they said. So yes, it makes sense, okay? I see the connection here with all the King of Staffs and Queen of Staffs, and you know, this love, you know, and this wishing on the stars and the Judgment card and the World card. That's a lot going on for you in the spirit, okay? So let's move on to the next card here. The Indigo and Crystal Children, which is, you got the Indigo and Crystal Children. Let's read that. It's you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Your life purpose involves helping and teaching children. You are here to help these children retain and amplify their psychic and spiritual gifts. Educate adults about natural and chemical-free ways to feed and raise their special children. The very young crystal children and the slightly older indigo children are important to the future of this planet. You can help ensure their bright future, and I'll help you. I don't know, I just got a thought that your last healing session, you were told this too. I don't know. I hope I'm not mistaken. But maybe those of you who have the time, you can check Pisces. Your October reading, I think you were told that you were supposed to help the indigo kids. And if it is true, what my spirit just told me, then you're being told again. Then it means that it's the second time you're hearing it. And if you hear it a third time, or you've heard it many other times, then my dear, you need to really take into account and the actions that you need to take to really be there for these kids. There are special kids for you to help. So start working on it. Don't waste your lifetime. It's not just about us eating and partying and making love and, you know, enjoying these physical pleasures. We're here for a mission. If it's true that I've said it twice to you, then you need to work on it. Jump on it ASAP, my dear. Alright, my dear Pisces, let's move on. What's the next one that we're gonna read here? Okay, we just did the indigo kids. We did the angel. We did hello from heaven. We're gonna do gifts from God and peace. Or whichever one that we find first. Okay, so we found peace. So we're gonna read the peace. Peace is Archangel Shamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Look past the surface of this situation and see the underlying truth that everyone involved is a child of God filled with love. By focusing upon this truth, you elicit loving behavior and solutions. Even though appearances may seem otherwise, trust that a higher wisdom is in charge. Love is the only power that exists, and its light shines away any seemingly darkness. Hold the intention to look for examples of this light within yourself and others, and you have more light in your mind, heart, thoughts, and life. This knowledge is the foundation of peace. Alright, so I really think that you need peace in your home. That's what I really think is going on. You need peace in your home. It's connected to the first chakra here. And realizing that everybody is a child of God, and this is all about you seeing things on a bigger scale, right? Look, like I said before too, how everything that is going on within you is such a major energetic work going on, that you need to really understand that bigger thing and get out of the small things that are pulling you into stress, right? In your foundation. Sometimes you can be pulled so far and so, stretched out so thin on both angles that it can really cause that tension for you and bring you stress. Okay, so try to find some peace here. Let me see if there's any other stuff here. Okay, well, let's go and read the last card, which is gifts from God. And then we'll call the ancestors that may want to come through. Okay, so let's read this. Archangel Soundophone says, we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. Heaven is expansive and ever increasing. One of the ways in which heaven expands is through giving and sending love continuously. This love is sent your way in many forms, and your only task is to be willing to receive. Right now, the answers to your prayers awaits your willing receptivity. Open your arms to these gifts. Your creator wills that you are happy, healthy, secure, and that all your needs will be provided. Release any fears of receiving to me. So some of you may have issues with what? Receiving. When you ask for things and you're on your knees, like you were in, you find pleasure in doing this, you have to be receptive to what is coming to you. Sometimes things look like it's wrapped in the wrong way, but it is the answered prayers, right? It could mean that you're moving from where you are so comfortable in. But at the end of the day, when you look into the future, you realize that it was a gift from God, right? It was the gifts from the heavens. The angels are bringing you gifts, so they want you to be open and receptive to whatever it is, which means taking opportunities that doesn't always seem like it feels good. It might be some struggle there, but you have to focus on the greater good, right? And it makes sense. They're showing, some of you are dreaming about this stuff because of the world in your sixth sense. Some of you are dreaming. I know you guys dream, so I know some of you are dreaming about all these new things you're supposed to be doing. You're probably foreseeing things that you are supposed to be doing already, and you're wondering, how did I make that guy open his eyes? How did I do this? How did I, all these miraculous things you're doing? You probably don't understand it, the dreams that you're having. But they are your own revelations, and they are the gifts. Sometimes the angels show them to you. Or watch the synchronicities that are happening around you. You're already super sensitive, Pisces. So everything you're feeling is real. You just have to tap into it, and time to listen. Time not to be in fear like you are in the physical. You're a great spirit here. Everything is moving in a great direction to create some great shifts, big major shifts in your life. New beginnings are coming. So at this moment, Pisces, we're going to call on the mighty ancestors For those that get lucky to have ancestors that are willing to come through and use me as a medium to pass on information, because like I said, not all ancestors are open to speaking to you this way. So let's get lucky with whoever comes through, or whatever spirit guides or angels or any guide that may want to use me and have some information for you. My dear ancestors, I call on you to use me as a medium to pass on any information that you may have for your family members that may be watching me at this moment. Thank you so much. I hear you outdoing yourself, you're overthinking everything. I hear Rome was not built in a day, so you have to take baby steps. Archangel Shamil says, trust your instincts. Procrastination and propaganda, neither is good for you. I hear be joyful that you have to move to the East Coast. I hear Illinois. Is it Chicago, Illinois, or a name Illinois? I'm not sure, guys. I don't know. I hear you're strikingly beautiful when you wear pink. And I see the pink as like a fitted dress. It's like an Aphrodite energy. That's what I heard. I guess, oh wait, so paintings of Aphrodite brings you inspiration? This is for someone. I see a big shell, like a golden sparkling shell. I guess the Renaissance, the paintings of the Renaissance really inspire you. Go into collection of shells and surround yourself with it. I guess you like it. I hear mermaid energy. Some of you like mermaids. Or maybe you need to start getting close to that kind of energy. You say keep turquoise too. I see a lot of turquoise colors. An ascended master is working with you at this moment. It's not time to shut down, it's time to act. Am I speaking with an ancestor, spirit guide? Can you identify who you are? Someone's uncle speaking to their niece, but I haven't gotten the name yet. Someone is a makeup artist. But it's a man, a European man. says they lived in Florence in the 18th century. Florence, Italy. I don't know, I had Aristotle era. He's speaking like a British Old English kind of person. I hear a lot of you Pisces have reincarnated from that era. And you benefit from the Renaissance arts. To help you to push your arts into a different heights. Revolutionary level. Separate yourself from others and you gain more insight. Alright, my ancestors, since we didn't get an ancestor, or if we did, they didn't identify their name. It was like an uncle that came through for a niece. I'm just gonna close out for now. Thank you so much, Pisces, for sitting through your healing session. Just work on your base and accept the process. It's a very intense period for you spiritually. And I appreciate your likes, your shares and subscriptions. And I'll see you in December with your reading. Okay?